Coming at you live from the apocalypse.
Beth, you're crazy.
Who?
How is your week have been, Beth Wilson?
Who? 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 Who?
Are you
Who?
done?
Who?
Are you done?
Let me have a sip.
Okay, you have a sip and then I'll have a sip of my own.
All right, you got to show them the shirt.
My Groucho shirt.
Since you're not wearing.
I couldn't find my glass. Okay, here, I'll stand up too. Stand up together.
That's
See,
all right.
Groucho shirt.
I'll just put it back.
I couldn't find my glasses, but my hair's sticking up, so that's pretty good anyway.
Yeah.
Bad hair day. But today's going to be a fun day. Don't you think?
Agenda?
Huh?
Let's remind folks right off. We are not healthcare professionals.
By no means.
Anything we say or do cannot be held against us.
No.
There is no telling what we might say. There is no telling what we might do.
Especially today.
Because you know what? It's Fun Day Sunday. Woo-hoo!
This is April Fool's weekend, so we're just dealing with humor. And just one serious note, and we'll get it over with. When you're dealing with humor, it is great because it helps with your sadness, your depression, even anger. I mean, if you're angry, you can start laughing, it'll dissipate, if that's the right word. But it's great. So, yes, Beth. I see you got something. And Beth is going to be doing a lot of sound effects today. Is this here something you want me to pull up that you got down there?
Whenever you want to pull it up.
Well, I'm not sure what you got here. What is this?
Oh, that's my sound effects I was working on.
Well, this hair, I really like this hair because it was really good for Beth. And this hair's at her expense, and she knows it. If you have to ask if it's too early to drink wine, you're an amateur, and we can't be friends.
That's right. If you can't run with the big dogs that go to bed at 8 o'clock at night, you can't run with me.
Yeah, but I have to say that it's not entirely true because when we first met, I couldn't drink wine and I didn't know when it was too early to drink. So, but she still allowed me to be her friend.
All right. This is true.
So, and
I think I got Groucho hair in my eyes.
That's what you get.
Oh, goodness.
That's what you get. And I do want to shout out to, and I'm sorry I did not write her name down. Let me make sure I get her name correct. Because I do want to shout out to her. And while I'm looking up the name, who is it that you wanted to have a shout out to, Beth?
Oh, okay. I thought this was the neatest little thing. And at first I thought, what? But our friend Catherine had her iPad thing in a carrying case that was so juvenile looking. And you know what? This kid's carrying case is the bomb.
And I got one too. I
Yep.
love it. It's purple because purple's my favorite color. But I like it because it has a handle and the kickstands. I mean, look,
Stand on it.
kickstands. And it doesn't lean or anything. It stands straight up, which is perfect. You know, I mean, I love it. Now,
What to say?
What is it, foam or? I mean, it's not a hard casing.
No, it's fun. It's so lightweight.
Yeah, but it's still shatterproof, which is something that I need.
I've thought about getting one for my work iPad.
So, I mean,
because
it would be cool.
It'd be easier to carry when I'm at work. I mean, they had these little handles on the back of the ones at work, but they're not as comfortable, and they were heavy.
Right. And this here is so light.
Catherine, this was the best idea, and I love it. I'm so glad we saw yours. Let me just say thank you.
Now I want to shout out to Heather. She had learned about our video through Beth because she watches the um Angel Warriors Network, which Beth helps with sometimes. And So I wanted to shout out to her, thank her for her email. It really meant a lot to me. The encouraging words that she gave me, and it was really special to know that somebody had taken the time to actually watch a few of the videos and stated in her email that she found them helpful because she does deal with anxiety. So I wanted to shout out to her for thanking her for all of that.
Hit the share page and we'll give them a shout out.
This is the Angel Warrior Network, and we'll just shout out to them. You can see on your own self, read it, and do your own research. I'm not going to go into what they are about. You just watch and you'll learn as you see and learn from their own videos.
Don't forget to add the ticker on the bottom.
Yes. I always forget that. Thank you, Beth.
You got it.
All right. And I am going to try to find and I'm going to use the word cheap minute phone so that if anybody wants to call to chat, they can. But I am in the process of looking for something like that. I had one, but I had this thing about getting rid of stuff that I don't use. So I ended up giving it to Salvation Army.
Ah.
So now I have, and I'm going to be honest, I have a 6-month rule. The only thing that does not apply to the 6-month rule is dishes, my knickknacks, my stuffed animals, my dog. Goodness gracious, I couldn't get rid of him.
Now, if I burn something in a frying pan and it just looks ridiculously too hard to clean,
that's the only way you throw it away.
I have been known just to toss it and go buy another one.
Yeah, but you should see her cupboard. She don't toss things very often.
You can't see my facial expression.
But I mean, I toss. Well, I can't say I toss. I give it get a lot of it away to like the Salvation Army and stuff. Because for me, with clothes, if
She
I don't wear
her best TV away. I could have killed her.
It was somebody who needed it. Somebody needed it. Their house, they had a fire and somebody needed it. And you always give your best.
I know. I'm proud of you for doing that. I'm proud of you for doing that. But goodness gracious.
I mean, you don't give the littlest you have. You give the best you have.
So, oh, good words.
Oh, yeah. This is for all you parents out there, okay? Pro tip, napping. I wish I had this when I had my kids when they were young. If you want to nap while the kids are at home, just say, wake me up in 30 minutes so we can clean the house. They will literally do anything to avoid waking you up. And I do believe that is so true.
That is true. I have seen a lot of kids all of a sudden go take a nap to avoid that same kind of crap.
Yeah.
Either that or if the grandparents are coming to visit and they don't want to spend time with the grandparents, they'll go take a nap then too.
Yeah.
I have been guilty of that. As a child, I was very guilty.
I cannot say I was guilty for that. I loved my grandma to pieces. And I loved it when we went to her place and she came to ours. So, I mean, my grandma was my heart. So I cannot say that. All right, this here is for all those who have staff meetings and meetings for work with, whether it's a school meeting or business meeting, whatever type of meeting. This here is yours. And I'm sure all of you have experienced. The meeting is over, but people keep asking stupid questions. Beth, you have a meeting, what is it, every Friday or every Thursday or something?
It's once a month now, thank God.
Now, you probably would look like that, correct?
I normally do look like that.
So,
And my hair's usually messier than what it is right now.
those of you, this here was for you guys. I tried to get a little bit of everything in there. Okay? Beth, can you put the other one up? I just love that one. I love Lucy. I love Lucille Ball. Now, this here is for, and I don't cuss very often, okay? But the dumbass who put that up was not right in the mind. I think
And-
they meant the date, and he put installed on the ceiling.
You said it. It was a man. She said he. It was a man.
No, I did not mean nothing by that.
Go figure.
Now,
Go
Beth,
figure.
you are an inspector.
Yeah, and I've seen stuff like that.
Yeah, if you run across that,
It's
have
very
you ever seen exactly like that? I mean,
it's very entertaining, the things that I shall see.
you cannot tell me somebody actually wrote on the ceiling.
Yes, they have.
Oh my goodness.
That there's been all kind, because you know, some people get in a hurry and they're just not thinking when they do the paperwork, and they do stuff like that or do a label. They weren't thinking, and they made it so that whoever the worker was that was supposed to be probably installing it for them, no, goes on the ceiling, not on the wall, not on the floor.
You would not put a smoke detector on a floor. I don't know if I've ever seen one on a wall.
But you got all kinds of people working for you sometimes.
Yeah, but that's just, I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. And this here, I just absolutely love. This was for me. I loved it. It was sarcastic, and I'm a sarcastic person. Just a tiny bit.
A tiny bit.
So I just love this one. It was for me, because I mean, why do you hear people talking? Why do I hear people talking? And you know, teachers said that all the time in school. At least they did in my school. Why do I hear people talking? Because I have ears.
Because you hear dead people.
So that was just for me, because I love sarcasm.
And you hear the other people in your brain.
Now, I will have to say, there is a saying that it's okay to talk to yourself as long as you don't answer yourself. And that's, oh my goodness, who is that?
Yes, someone that's near and dear to my heart.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
But I have I've heard this saying, it's okay to talk to yourself as long as you don't answer yourself. Okay, well, I'm going to be the first to admit, I talk to myself, I answer myself, I carry on a conversation with myself, I'm sarcastic with myself. So, what goes, you know? And I also talk to objects, because I will talk to, let's say I'm trying to work on the computer, and I say, now, come on, computer, do what I want you to do. Now, I'll be the first to admit it, I am nuts. And what are you doing?
I just had one of my buddies send me a text message about the Starlink stuff for the internet, and I got to check it out and do some research, because apparently the devices are out there.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll check that out. Now, I have a couple of things that I would like to share. And one, it's this book, okay? I Could Chew on This, and other poems by dogs. And I'm just going to read a couple that are my favorites.
Show the picture of the book and the title page there, Melina.
Okay. That one?
Are you sharing it?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
That is the book, and I had the book in the picture of the title page right there.
You're not sharing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Duh. One of those blonde moments. There we go. That is on the inside cover. Okay. And I'll show you the other one. Let's see here. Let me see here. Share. Let's see here. I'll cancel that out. Hold on. I gotta. Never shared more than one thing, so I gotta figure this out. Share. And this here is what the book looks like. Okay? And it doesn't have that C on there. That's just me. I like using.
Okay, so it says I could chew on this and other
poems by dogs.
By dogs.
These poems are written by dogs. Okay.
They did it with their paws?
I guess. All right. Now let me see here. I'm looking for my favorites. I should have had. Okay. Now, some of these here will not end the way you think they should. Just because.
Say that again, because I had the dogs bark over top of you.
Some of these will not end the way you think they will. Okay? Purse dog. Just because I'm carried around in a purse high above the dirty ground does not mean I'm less of a pet, less of a dog, less of a true canine. It just means I think I can fly and that I know what lipstick and loose change tastes like. Look at me! Look at me, I bark as I run around the dog park. And you point at me with pride. Look at me, I bark as I play with other dogs. And you give me a happy wave. Look at me, I bark as I wag my tail with glee. And you show me a great big smile. Look at me, I bark as I shove my nose so far up another dog's ass. I'm almost looking out its mouth. And you become fascinated with your shoes.
I love these sound effects.
I know you do. All right. I like this one. If you got lost, okay? If you got lost, I would find you. If you got hurt, I would help you. If you got trapped, I would save you. If you got abducted by aliens, I would cripple their ship's computer system by uploading a virus somehow. For you, I would swim across the deepest ocean. For you, I would jump across the widest chasm. For you, I would race across the biggest country. So now that you know all that I would gladly do for you, maybe you could do something for me and give me a braver name than Wiggles.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Share my screen now.
All right.
I don't know if a lot of you, you may have ALEXA devices. or not. But like at night before I go to bed, and this is kind of changing the subject. We went from laughter to calming down.
Whatever.
Because my brain works that way. But sometimes, like if you don't have one of those devices, there are, and then YouTube has them too, like meditation music.
Amazon Music has them too.
Yes, but it's quite peaceful. All kinds of little stuff like that, and you can do Alexa, play relaxation music for 15 minutes.
Looping a playlist you might like. Mellow 70s Gold on Amazon Music. Playing for 15 minutes.
Okay, 70s music is not real good meditation music, and I don't know why Alexa suggested that. Because that just hypes me up more. Alexa, stop.
Say meditation, not relaxation.
I screwed up, didn't I?
Yep. See,
But
the
anyway,
wording matters.
I thought this was a pretty good, because I hadn't, when I was hunting for sound effects, I came across that. So I thought that was kind of cool, because we're going to learn how to, at some point, do like a little timer thing to give us like 30 seconds or something to come on the show when we figure all this stuff out.
Hey, I've got to
And
learn
play relaxation music.
Hey, I'm going to put a shout out. Anybody who knows how to download the video to the computer and still have it show up on the mobile app, let me know. Because when I download it on my computer, it will not show up on my mobile app. So I end up having to download it on my iPad to upload it to the mobile app on YouTube. So anybody who knows how to do that, please help me.
Send her an email.
Please. I will beg, because it would save time and it'd be a whole lot easier. You're going into
there it goes again. This email.
Now, Beth, do you happen to know anything as
You're
far
supposed to
as...
pick it up where I leave off.
Do you happen to know of any clean jokes?
The girl fell down in the mud. No, I don't know no clean jokes because she got dirty.
I knew she'd come up with something like that. So,
I'm old. I can't even remember old dirty jokes worth of crap.
Well, Beth doesn't know it, but I have done something. Sorry, we have a weather alert for Tuesday. I have done something.
Is it gonna snow?
Huh?
Is it gonna snow?
No.
Oh.
And I thought this was cute. I had done this for people for their birthdays and stuff, but I thought it'd be cute for us today. So I'm going to pull it up on my screen, and I am going to figure out how to do it here.
Oh, you're bringing up the Rock Man.
Now.
Hello, everybody needs to have a little humor, so don't forget to rock today.
That is my baby. And as you can see, that's the app that I use. So.
Hello, everybody needs to have a little humor, so don't forget to rock today.
What was he saying? Everybody needs to have a little humor.
Yep, everybody needs to have a little humor. Don't forget to laugh today.
Hello, everybody needs to have a little humor, so don't forget to rock today.
I tell you what, the thing of it is honestly and truly, though, we really have to remember to laugh each and every day.
And
You know,
even at ourselves.
there's times to be serious, I know, but there's a lot of times when folks really need some
let go.
interjected humor
To let go.
to let it go, because
Mhm.
it can, even laughter can change, everything about you, can loosen you up.
Oh, yeah. Now, I have to tell you, I was in a good mood last night. I put on, and I was raised on country music, so I put on some 80s country, and I was just frying me up some squash, and I was just dancing around my kitchen, just being a fool. And literally, Rocky was in the other room looking at me like I was nuts.
My animals do that too if I'm in the kitchen dancing around.
But you just have to let go sometimes. I've had a few stressful weeks, and you just have to let go sometimes, and just, in my words, chill.
Exactly. I'm gonna picture I took of mine today. Let me send it to the computer so I can.
Okay. She has got the cutest cat and dog. Of course, the cat don't like Rocky, and Rocky don't like the cat.
It's very entertaining around here.
Oh yeah.
All right, let me see if that comes up.
But we just wanted a fun, relaxing video for today. That's April Fool's weekend, which is supposed to be April Fool's supposed to be a joke day. I know some people sometimes take it too far, but this here is just a fun, relaxing, just have a great day type of video. We're not talking about anything serious. That'll be for another day. All right, let's get your babies up here. And that there's Scout.
That's Scout.
And that's Lily.
And that's Lily.
And Lily is 14 years old.
She's going to be 15 July 4th.
I can't believe Rocky's going to be 6 in May. I've had him for 5 years now in July.
The animals, if y'all figured out anything, probably keeps us the sanest because we're on the edge, as you can tell.
I don't think I'm on the edge. I think I'm over the edge most of the time.
I think so, and I think you've raised my chair up.
I never touched your chair.
It's
I don't like it high, so I wouldn't raise it up.
I know it was a little high. Now it feels a little better.
Well, it wasn't me, because I don't like it high. And I'm sorry, everybody. I've got to clean my glasses.
Oh, and for the folks that know me, I'm in Facebook jail again. 6 days. I'm shocked.
Bad girl.
I know, and I'm shocked I didn't. I'm shocked I didn't get more time than that.
But I wish I knew some jokes so we could end on a nice joke. Beth, can you look up at least one joke, funny joke, that we could end on? Please?
Let me see if I can think of one.
I
know we said we were just gonna have a good time and chit chat. I didn't think on like performing a joke.
Well, you should have known that I would put you on the spot.
I know. I should have.
Because I always do.
Speaking of funny stuff, at some point we have got to watch.
Oh, I love Herbie. Herbie was so popular. Was it when I was growing up, or was it before that? I don't even know the actual date.
And it's all 4 movies.
Yeah. We have got to get together and watch that.
Yeah. I love Herbie.
Now, we watched a movie last night or yesterday that it was nice, but it wasn't what we expected. So we won't say the name because we don't want to give it a bad thing, but it really wasn't what we expected.
No, and my friend Christy and her daughter said they went to see it and they loved it.
Yeah, so like
But-
I don't want to give it a bad name, so we won't say the name.
No,
But
it was good.
it was good. It was just like I would think this was going to happen, and something different
Well,
happened.
we'll go ahead and tell that. It's called Uncharted. And it was kind of like, the Nicolas Cage National Treasure or The Librarian,
All I
but-
could think of was Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. Yeah. It was along those lines of,
So if you
treasure-
like that type of
treasure
movie,
hunting. yeah, I
if you
do like that
that type
kind
of
of.
movie, I mean, it's
Yeah.
great, and I liked it. There just wasn't a lot of what I would call action in it.
Yeah, I mean, there was some action. It just wasn't, it was predictable.
Yeah,
It was predictable. But, hey, it's all right.
but now I watched a movie. I had rented it from Prime, and I absolutely loved it. I laughed like you would not believe. And it has been out. It's no longer in the movie theaters. It's on Prime, and I'm sure you can get it on DVDs and stuff. It is called I think it's Under Fire, or I'm sorry, I gotta look it up. I have absolutely no memory, and Beth can attest to that. And I don't like saying the wrong thing, and it's not letting me. No, you can't do that. Don't do that. Somebody picked his head up and is looking. No, it's not here. Don't be doing that. But I cannot get into my Prime Video app on my phone.
That's all right.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't. It's okay. Don't. Okay, you get up in my lap. That's good. Yeah. Yes. Make your debut. Tell everybody hi. No, you're.
That was my funny joke of the day. Waking up Rocky.
Now, he was laying in his bed so good, and you had to go do that.
I did. I was so sorry. On that note,
All right, remember, if we triggered you, I always end this way. So, if we triggered you in any shape or form, please contact your local mental health facilities. If you feel unsafe, please contact your suicide prevention hotline. You please contact 911. Above all else, please keep yourself safe. And
if
you can
want to-
email me if you'd like, and
Yeah.
comment on the YouTube stuff. So
Yeah, drop her an email. Let us know. Love to hear from you.
and if you have any topics
fabulous.
you'd like us to talk about, please, I would love to have some suggestions. So, and if it's something I don't know about, trust me, I'll research it. Love to research it. I would probably research it to death.
But that's a good thing.
So, all right. I guess we're done for today.
With that, always remember, be good to you.
Bye, y'all.